Good morning. Oh, wow. My voice did something, my throat did something weird there. Good morning, and welcome to Back to the Shack. I am your host, Big Bad Boy Bluky. Whew, I said that pretty quickly. Getting better at that. That's just because I want to go quickly. I screwed up, I'm sorry. I started the show probably about 10 minutes ago, and, I hit pause on the song of the day, but didn't unmute my mic, so I talked for like 9 minutes while you guys listened to dead air. And I apologize about that. I would do the show in the afternoon. I would. I'd do it immediately after work. But unless you wanted to hear... then, yeah, stay tuned for my 4 o'clock edition of Back to the Shack, where you get to listen to me passed out for 45 minutes. There'll be no music. There'll be no interruptions whatsoever. It'll just be constant snoring. Enjoy. Okay. Yeah, so last night the Jets played the Carolina Hurricanes at home to start their six game homestand, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the third period. But I did enjoy it because they were wearing their alternate jerseys, and there's a lot of people that are like, oh, those things are so fucking ugly. I'm like, look at the fucking lettering, and then look at the lettering on the Humboldt Broncos jerseys. They're paying homage and they're paying respect to a team by using their lettering. Like, and if you remember the old Jets uniforms, their old jerseys, kind of nostalgic if you think about it. Just look it up. Because at one point they just had the lettering on their jerseys. But again, look at the lettering of the Humboldt Broncos and the Winnipeg Jets. People are like, oh, they're fucking disgusting. What a fucking waste of money. Shut the fuck up. All you guys do is fucking complain. Holy shit. Fucking Winnipeggers. That's all they do, man. That's all they do. They're good for one thing. Spouting complaints. On Facebook. And when somebody calls them out on it, they threaten them. Like, what the hell? I'm sorry. You're allowed to have an opinion, but nobody else is. Pull your head on your ass. Jeez. You're like, why do you hate people? I don't hate people, man. I don't. I just have a very, very low tolerance for stupid fucking people. And you can tell a stupid person, like, right off the bat, man. You can tell right away. It's all in the look, man. It's all in the look. If they're wearing their pants down to their fucking ankles, they're dumb as paint. If they're wearing their hat backwards and it's one of those stupid trucker hats where you can't bend the beak, you're a fucking idiot. And you're dumb. And you're stupid. Wear a hat. No, how the hell is a straight beak supposed to block, the side of your eyes or anything like that? That's not a fucking hat. You know who wears hats like that? Emo chicks. They brought that trucker style hat back. Oh, that's not even water. I don't even know what the hell that is. They brought that hat back, man. Just wear a hat, for fuck's sakes. Wear a hat. There's no fucking trucker-style hats. I don't get it. And I've never seen a trucker wear a hat like that. Oh. If you've ever seen a trucker wearing one of those straight beaks, I'm pretty sure he'd be hiding his face in shame. Because no guy, I don't know which guy would think that is the coolest look ever. What's a cool look? Cowboy hat and an actual baseball hat. Or no hat at all. Or even a fucking toque. If you're from Canada, a toque is the coolest fucking thing ever. So, same with long hair. But yeah, it's getting to that time. Again, I missed the Jets game last night. I fell asleep halfway through the third period, and then I woke up, and then it was the game was over, and it was 3-1 for Winnipeg. So I'm assuming we did good. And I watched the highlights this morning, so I was just like, oh, we did good. Good. Now we have to wait for the next game. But again, they're at home for a 6-game homestand, so hopefully those 6 games, starting with Carolina last night, are all fucking wins. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Alright. Okay, now I'll take a short break, and I will remember to unmute my mic.
Yeah, what's gonna happen if this plan don't work, eh?
The old man will boot us out of the house. We'll have no place to sleep.
Yeah, I could live in this van, hey. I don't need no
Take
place.
off. You need money to live or you'll starve.
Well, this plan sucks. I ain't going in.
You are too, or I'll tell the old man you gave away his beer money.
Okay. You boss me around.
Morning, George.
How you doing, Betty?
Give me 12 fresh Yukon Gold.
12 Yukon Gold. 7.90.
That horse ran like a bum yesterday.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, take it easy.
Well, Elsinore.
12.
24.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 24 Elsinore beers.
24. Yeah.
24 Elsinore. 1470.
I believe there'll be no charge on this 2-4 of beer, thank you.
Excuse me.
Okay. We found this mouse in a bottle of Elsinore beer that we bought at your beer store, eh? And we heard, like, when that happens, that you get your beer free.
It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh?
Yeah.
Like there's legal precedent setting cases in law.
So, like, give us our free beer.
You want free beer? Go to the brewery. Now get out of here before I put the two of you in a bottle.
You sure you don't want to think this over?
I'm sure.
Okay.
We're going.
Yeah, see ya.
Oh, a little quote from Strange Brew. Yeah. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what was Bob and Doug McKenzie's movie? I couldn't remember. I knew it had something to do with beer. Because, my memory's the greatest. I mean, I like my memory because it's like a fucking... I've said this before, it's like an Etch-a-Sketch. I have a seizure, boom, gone. So that was a clip from Strange Brew, one of my favorite movies, and I wanted to play that clip because I found that to be the funniest thing, because it doesn't fucking work. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how the fuck did they get that mouse in the bottle? Especially into a stubby. Figure that one out. Don't know. I don't know. Go to the brewery. Not going to be as cold today in Winnipeg, so... But thank you for tuning in, and... I hopefully you're not spitting your coffee all over your window or whatever you're sitting in front of, or your small child. Oh, please don't be drinking coffee in front... and talking to you, and, like, sitting in front of your child. And I say something really, really fucked up. Like, titmouse, or... cock dangler. How come nobody says pussy fart anymore? I'm not pussy farting around here. Nobody says it anymore. So many phrases that nobody says. There's so many phrases that are said that shouldn't be phrases at all. I don't know them because I don't pay attention enough to pay attention to them when millennials speak. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Because here's the thing about millennials is they think they know absolutely everything. They won't know more about life than a guy that's been living for 60 years. They know more about life than a guy that's lived 40 years, or even 35 years, or even 30 years. They know more. They've experienced more. And that's why I don't pay attention to them, because half the shit they're saying is fucking utter bullshit. Like, they're like that kid that would come up to you and be like, I bet you never had a girl touch your thing. I'm 7. No, that's kind of weird. Oh, I've had sex 800 times. Oh, that's good for you. You might want to get tested for that. At 7, I knew that. You're like, yeah, you might want to get tested for that, buddy. Stay about 50 feet away from me. Thank you so much. Yeah, fucking little fucking man slut. Fuck shit, man. I'm joking. I never went to school. Even at 7, I was cutting class. That's how big of a rebel I was. I wasn't cutting class at the age of 7. I was cutting class at the age of 10. Jeez, you gotta give me some fucking credit. Fuck. Even then, I knew school was bullshit. At the age of 10. Then I had headaches and migraines and dizzy spells, and I wasn't really fully paying attention. I could never really figure out why. Until one morning I was playing a video game and I cracked my head against the floor. They later got me tested, found out that I have epilepsy. And there's a lot of people that are just like, oh, I have epilepsy. Oh, fuck, man. Look past it. Don't let the condition make you destroy the fucking condition. I just put it into the back of my brain. Till, I put it with the rest of the stuff. The rest of the stress of my life. Right to the back. Push it all the way down to the point where it doesn't even exist. That's how I handle my epilepsy. And weed. Yeah, and weed. That helps. Legalization's, what's the date today? The 15th? Oh, motherfucker, it's in 2 days. Legalization of marijuana is going to be legal in Canada in 2 fucking days. Even the Palliser government has said that the federal government has pushed them and rushed them into doing this. There's no proper regulations behind the legalization of marijuana, and they couldn't even really set the fines properly because they were rushed. They didn't have the time because they were trying to do other things like fix our transit system, fix our roads, fix, all this other infrastructure repair that the federal government forgets that each province has to do by the end of each fiscal year. And plus with the elections, seriously, Trudeau was not thinking when he said October. It has to be filed by October. Even though I guess it's the provincial elections take place in November. So you're forcing them to do double duty because they have to do campaign duty, they have to do, media duty. They have to do all this crap. Plus file the legalization for marijuana by November. Why? Because Trudeau is out next year. He knew that if this wasn't legal by the time he leaves office, and basically he's just like, okay, I'm going to take over 4 years, fuck you guys over entirely. How do you guys not trust me? And go back to the Conservative Party. And that's all Canada does. They go back and forth. We'll never see the New Democratic Party as running this country. Why? Because the NDP has basically become liberal. Basically has become a liberal government. That's just my theory. Oh. But I said I'm not going to talk about politics, but, making fun of Justin Trudeau is probably one of the greatest things, one of the greatest inventions ever. How else can a world leader convince his fellow cabinet members to switch sides? Shit, man, you're too fucked. I'm leaving. Hey, you're conservative? Yeah, I'll be conservative too. This guy's fucking weird, man. He punched a girl in the tit. Alright, gonna take another break. Here is another clip. Enjoy, people.
Hello, class. My name is Mr. Stevens. I will be your substitute while Miss Lipitsky is getting her foot fixed. You can call me Mr. S. I have a note from the principal. No jeggings.
What? Come on, they're jeans.
No, they are leggings. They're just disguised to look like jeans.
Yes, Stacy. We could see your whole ass crack.
Whatever.
What about my tacket?